Let's make some money.
Brave Souls is a mobile game. It came out a while ago. It's like the only new Bleach console game is Rebirth of Souls. It's been out for a while now. Rebirth of Souls, if you're talking about like if Bleach is gonna get a fighting game, I feel like because of Bandai, how Bandai does stuff, I don't really see them making one. It was like Breath of Souls had a survey where they're like, what type of game do you want to see next from Bleach? And like they had a fighting game, like regular fighting game in there. But it'd be pretty interesting if they actually went through with it because usually when a game is successful, right, this is kind of mixed, right? But when a game is successful, I feel like this did well enough. They just keep going on, make a Rebirth of Souls 2, 3, they keep going on with it. Except for like, oh, it's gonna do Rebirth of Souls, and then they just like end it there. Especially into putting it's like I don't think they do fighter after fighter. So when it comes to that, I think Rebirth of Souls probably gonna keep going with. My problem with Rebirth of Souls in comparison to like a regular fighter, I had a bunch of problems. Like because I bought this game on PC at launch, this game didn't work, and I like I love Bleach, I love fighters. Two these mixed together, I should have really loved this game when it first came out, but it was so bad. I would have refunded it if I didn't go over the refund time. I was trying to see if I could get it to like work well because I could like see if I could get something going, but no, it didn't work. So I just took the game off my PC for a long time, and I went back and played a lot more. I played a lot more. I went from hating the game to disliking the game. I can't really say I love it. The game. I definitely after playing like all the story and playing the game a lot more, I can I can respect more what they did with it. Right, the stock system, but it sucks every single time you lose a life for stock. You have to watch a cinematic every single time, and that slows down the match. And the cinematic isn't even that crazy. I don't. I like it's interesting what they do with the stock system in Rebirth of Souls, but the way it works, it just slows down the game way too much. And then the movement for the game is like weird, right? It doesn't feel good to move around in this game at all. I've played other 3D fighters, played other I can't compare it to 2D fighters. I have to play if I compare it, I'm comparing it to 3D fighters. When I play stuff like Tekken, I feel like even Tekken it's kind of slower, but you have to get like the movement down. I feel like even like the slower movement of Tekken felt better than this game. It didn't feel. I feel like even the slower movement of All Star Battle R felt better than this game. Like this game's movement is not good. It didn't feel good to do. This is kind of personal to me. But I didn't like the way the defense felt either. It has the block, the hold to block, which is like something that happens like in other 3D games like Soul Calibur or Virtual Fighter. But I don't know, man. The way it did it, it's like the regular like arena fighter way of doing it. Of course, it's gonna be like that. But I wish they just had like I don't know. This is me just personally saying I wish it was like the regular Tekken type of defense, bro. Because the way it does it, the way it is, it's just like this doesn't feel good to me. It's one of those things that just doesn't feel good. And that's a lot of things in this game. Like to me, the way the combos work, the way the defense is, the way you have to watch a cinematic every single time you take down the health bar or take a stock down. A lot of stuff just comes together to make it not feel as good as I felt like it could have felt, right? And that's like, while it is a problem for this game, I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to just face up some of the stuff they had going wrong with this game, the online, the issues with PC part, all that stuff can probably be fixed up with a second game. But I don't know how far they would go with it. But if they fix it up, this will be a pretty fun game. I just feel like it is not enough going on for it to like. I also feel like they left out like this is not that personal. They left out a lot of characters in the story mode. I feel like they could have easily put together, but maybe they didn't have enough going on to make them like a whole character. They had models built like that's always funny. That happens in a lot of fighting games too, so I can't really be like too like upset about it or too crazy about it because like they had characters model out. They had the moves in the character. They have a lot of stuff going for them. But it's like, oh no, this character just isn't in the game for some reason. That's kind of funny. That's like so many characters. Like if this game makes a Rebirth of Souls 2, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of other characters who could just be added into the game, and it's gonna like, fix up the moves. Like they already have the whole character down. All I gotta do is add some stuff. I would say something like remove the cinematics each time, but I don't know, because they already spent the money on making the cinematics. I said if they removed all of them and just had it more like a one super thing, and they want to take down the stock. I felt just the stock taking down process way faster. It was like a boom and it's down, like something like Smash, where it's like, oh, your stock is there, boom, it's gone, boom, it's gone. It's like it slows down the game way too much. But I don't hate this game like I did before. I think it does interesting things, but I would rather, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would rather see a traditional fighter from Bleach. That's what I wanted to see. That's why I was kind of hoping this game was, but it didn't do what I was hoping it would do. Um, and I said this before, right? I said this before. When it comes to sword fighters, look at the Samurai Showdown. They got Samurai Showdown. They got the Last Blade. SNK is some of the best developers when it comes to weapons. I feel like if we wanted to make a Bleach game, they would be one of the best choices to go for. Like there's the Last Blade and Samurai Showdown. This is some of the best weapon-based fighting games that ever was, bro. They're just one of the best to ever do it. I feel like people sleep on how amazing SNK games would be. I just feel like I just feel like all SNK has to do is do something like Dragon Ball Fighters. I said this before, right? Just do something like Dragon Ball Fighters where you could get people cannot ignore the game. It's too IP is too big. Like people like ignore something like it's a fighting game or something like Guilty Gear before people were like just ignoring it. They didn't really care about it. All Austin Works had to do. Oh, this guys. This is Dragon Ball. Oh, I like Dragon Ball. I'm looking at it now, and then like, oh, I get to see how amazing they are, and you can't like look away now. People just like they're like, whatever. This is KO or what the heck. This is like this isn't Street Fighter. People always do stuff like that. It's annoying. People always do stuff like that. Get people to look. You see somebody, you shine somebody like shine like Jingle keys in front of their face, something big they can't ignore, and then they, whoa, wait, this has been amazing the whole time. That's how I was. So I didn't know about how amazing R6 works was until I saw Fighters. I started playing a bunch more fighting games after that. Right? They were actually some of the best to ever do it, bruh. But people sleep on how good they are. Like, and if it's like it's to the point, right, where if SNK makes a little mistake, people just wouldn't even play the game. Wouldn't even play the game. Like, or they're just right off the entire game because it's just not good enough, right? They should have been better. And that's what they always do. But if it was something like Dragon Ball, where it's like, oh, you just can't, even if it's like the little mistake that they could have just written off or kept going with it, they would definitely stay inside of it because it's too big. So I hope it's something like they get. I know it's a dream, right? But with the way roles work, the way their Samurai Showdown, right? The way they done Samurai Showdown for years, the way they done the Last Blade, I feel like the movement, they got the movement down, they got the weapons down. This will be like a really good combination for a Bleach game. I feel like I know they could do something crazy with it, but I don't think it's ever gonna happen. They are so amazing with what they do, man. I would love to see something like that from SAK. I said this before. That's like a dream game, I guess.